Alright, today we're going to work on this Chinese quad clone. It's a 110cc. It's a clone of a leaf van engine, right? It's pretty powerful little motor. It's automatic transmission. You've seen internal, right? Probably a couple of little gears. It'll probably do 25 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour governed. You know what I'm saying? It's got double shock suspension in the front, right? You know what I'm saying? Then tie rods a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's got a rear chain drive with a disc brake. Right now the problem is that I'm working on right now is that the alignment for the axle is off. So I'm going to realign the axle and make it a little easier to push, because the main problem here was that the gas tank got broken, and I believe that once the gas tank broke, the people that owned the vehicle parked it and it hasn't run since. You know what I'm saying? So it'll probably start and run. You know what I'm saying? It needs a new battery. There's what's left of the battery. Right. Oh yes, by the way, these are the tools that I'm using right now. A 10, an 11, and a 12. A 15 millimeter for the spark plug, which is an A7TC. A pair of regular pliers, my chisel a little bit to scrape some dirt shit off the bottom, and then a regular and a Phillips. Right. So what I was going to do right now was I was going to work on straightening the axle, right, and then I'm going to work on retying all of the wire looms and figuring out what some of these, this green one goes to, right? I'm hoping it's not the electric start button, because it only has 3 controls right here. It's got electric start button, the yellow one's got turn signal left and right, and then it's got headlights up and down, because it does have lights, right? So that's where we are, that's what we're doing. So let me set up and we're going to keep on going. Okay, right here. First thing we're going to do is take this little chain guard off, so 10 millimeters. Most of these nuts are going to be standard size, 10 millimeters. This one is a Bravo. It's made by the Jiangxin Manufacturing Company, right over there in Chinaland. Right, it's a pretty good little quad here. You know what I'm saying? It's built, you know what I'm saying, fairly well. It's got a good frame, subframe, little subframe back here for the swing arm. That is like really solid. It looks good. You know what I'm saying? The chain's a little rusty and stuff. The reason I'm taking the guard off so I can squirt some oil on it and see if there's a master clip. If there's a clip, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to take the chain off and soak it in a coffee can full of motor oil for a few days. I did that on the chain on old Blue when I first put him together. Yeah. Hey Bubby, what are you doing, Sparky? You eating some grass? Tummy's hurting? So, yeah, let's take this off. Let's stop for a while, because what I'm after is that there's these 4 bolts here. Let me show you. There's these 4 nuts right here. See, there's one right there, and there's one down at the bottom, and then there's 2 on the side. Right. What that does is there's a triangular plate right here. This plate, right, that's on the swivel that goes up and down like that, up and down this way. Right. You know what I'm saying? So what that does is that makes the rear axle, you can move this way or that way. Right now, it's kinked up to this side. Right, so I'm going to move it back up a little bit, and then we're going to go. So here, let me set the camera back down, and let's pause for a little bit. Come on, Sparky. Huh? Come over here. Say hello. Say hi, Sparky. Hey, Bubby. You're hot, huh? You want some water? Here, let's take you to the front and get you some water. Say hi. Yeah, Sparky's very inquisitive. He's a cool little dog, isn't he? Let's go get you some. Okay, got the chain off. Here's the clip. Here's the chain. It's pretty rusty, pretty stiff. What I have here is I have a couple of, like, 1.5 gallons of old waste oil from all different kind of oil changes, bikes, quads, cars. I have put a little bit, you know what I'm saying, about this much. Alright, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna soak the chain in it for a couple of days. You know, ain't no sense of wasting good oil, you know what I'm saying, when this is just as good. So that's where we're at right now. Putting it in. Alright, and I got everything loose, and so we're gonna line it back up. We're gonna get it going. Here we go. This is the cool thing about Harbor Freight. They make tools that are affordable, you know what I'm saying, so that you can do work right on your back porch. You know what I'm saying? And everything's fine. Remember, I showed you guys how to set the strap on a 250 Rebel on this very jack. Well, look, you see, same concept with this little mini quad. But anyways, right now, this is what we're doing. Right now, you're seeing the bottom right here. Let's see, I think so. There's these 2, I discovered just now, there's these 2 adjuster screws that move the whole thing this way or that way. Right, so that's what we're going to see how I got it loose. So I'm going to tighten up the rest of these little bolts and nuts right here, and then we're going to adjust it from here. Right, I already got the chain off, you know what I'm saying? So it's looking really good, you know what I'm saying? There's really nothing wrong with this little thing. I'm pretty sure that just because the gas tank cracked, you know what I'm saying? That's why they parked it. So we're going to tighten these babies back up. These inside ones are 13, right, and the outside ones are 10. Alright, so there we go. Alright, tighten up a little bit, just get it a little bit snug, you know, so the adjuster can still slide. I'm glad you like my little trick with the wrench about why they're made a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now that we got that on, let's figure out what size this nut is. Is it a 12? No. It's a 13. Looks like those are the standard two sizes here, is 10 and 13. Alright, let's see. So, stand up. We're turning this adjuster in because this is the side that's off. Alright. There we go. We're going opposite. It's pretty much straight, isn't it? Maybe a couple more turns. It's not very easy thing to get to with a camera in your way. Let's see, let's try that. I think I'll go with that. Right there, that looks pretty straight to me. What do you guys think? Okay, looks like we got it pretty much square here. Remember, what we're trying to do is we're trying to make the axle square with the frame, right? Looks like we got it set, so right there. So I'm going to tighten up these three nuts and bolts. Remember, this one is one bolt that goes through, and then there's a nut and a bolt, and another bolt on the bottom where the adjusters are. I guess the adjuster's pretty much even, so we're just going to tighten everything all down, and that's how you line up the rear axle. Right, on one of these little Bravo 110cc mini quads, Chinese clone. I just call them Chinese quad clone, right? But that's what it is. Right? How to realign the rear axle on a 110cc Bravo mini quad. Thank you.